Say, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
We say the balance apostles and elders agreements and well teachers our apostles in truth. And we say salutations to all the archimons that pushing on truth and say Dean and Deon. You know, continuing season and season, we say Shalom. And once again, we also did the prophets and give people this the warning that the Lord tell us to do. Now, before going to the topic on the touch upon, you know, last night they had a big or as the brother correct, it wasn't last night, but majority of the information come out last night about earthquake that took place in Morocco a day and a half ago. So it was the day before, right? And it was it killed over right now the death toll is over 2,000 and something people, right? And I think over 1,000 injuries and some people still missing and so forth. So you know, obviously in the coming week here, that is when they go know. But again, with that earthquake, you know, all these things is a sign, all these things is prophecies that the Lord warned us about. The Lord tell us about these things that are going to happen. You know, earthquakes in diverse places. You understand? Even I was watching a video. It has somebody else watch. He from Morocco, and I know he's from Morocco, but he did a video last night. That is what make me know that it's a hurricane, because not hurricane, sorry, earthquake, because the earthquake, plenty of the information didn't come out as much. You hear about it, but it didn't hear much. And he came out and say, you know, it had over 2,000. He put up the article that the Moroccan media put over the 2,000. I said, nah, I said the Muslim brothers just, you know, thing, and so forth. But that is something that the Lord warned us about. Now, you can just get that from him, Matthew, before I go into the topic and talk about, because again, it's things that the warn only about, and they're going to see more. Because if you don't know, plenty countries right now preparing for like those stuff. When I say preparing, they know certain things going to happen. Rather we know the Lord do all these things, but remember, majority of the governments know that it's a particular people that sending out these disasters, right?
You have certain instruments of
instruments
war.
to use, for war, you know?
Matthew 24:7. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
For nation shall rise against nation. Right? I mean, this is something, I was reading something today, you know, before they come, that France actually wants to split from America, or to split from America, from dealing with the United States, or from dealing with the United States. Almost like this NATO and so forth.
They go to split from
it have a little talk going on with that, right? And how they don't like, they dislike wages America playing a part of, because they want to play the two sides and so on, right? And so if a nation against nation, we don't see how much nations going against those entities right now. You see how much nations joining BRICS. You understand? 21. Right?
Yeah, that same situation where you see 21 of them want to move away from the perpetual dollar.
And it's actually more applying.
More applying.
In 21.
Get through.
Well, it add up to 21, but they already had, and then they invite then they invite more people to come and join, you know. But
it's for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Now, just last night, as I said, it had a big earthquake. Over 2,000 something people dead. Other nations around, other countries, other continents are now preparing for certain things to happen. You know, other governments preparing for why they. You can't tell when it's a natural disaster, but why they're preparing for something.
You could prepare for something that does happen randomly.
Now we know the Lord warned us about all these things. All these things the Lord warned us about to happen at what? At the end. Whether
if I can say that, you say earthquakes, you also say what famines and pestilences. And the next thing that you see worldwide having on the rise now. And even the natural disasters or the unnatural disasters, you know, quote unquote, they just also cause these things.
Contribute to the shortage.
You understand?
Like right now, it have a shortage. Not now, but like last week, it had a shortage of potato globally. You understand?
And pestilences, we see a lot of illnesses happening around the world right now. You understand?
We also have a shortage of sulfur and so forth right now. Materials on the low right now.
And sulfur is a medicine too, so just now they go say, well, we do what this and
one of the best medicines.
Exactly.
They even say that article back, they say like antibiotics not even working as effective as it used to in terms of the illnesses that have today.
Yeah, because they had to do with the food with the antibiotics in your body.
And then I was reading an article recently about the antibiotics that they're giving people right now. It mashing them up.
Yeah, because it has killed everything. It's killed the natural antibodies your body does create as well.
But also to show how seriously like all the diseases are having right now, it adapting to the Esau medicine that they used to be using, so you know it get even worse.
Verse 8, it says all these things are the beginning of sorrows. then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill.
So that is it. I just want to part when you say all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? So all these is just the starting of that. But this, now with that, this is going straight back into what I wanted to mention. Topic on the trap one is to be hearers and doers. Because this is something people fail to realize. You know, I was talking to hey, your everyday life. Remember, we speak. The Lord said to acknowledge Him in all the ways. You understand? So things you might do, things you might say. You know, people are talking, everything you mention. The Lord, sometimes you end up in a conversation and you tell the person, hey, the Lord say not to do that, or the Lord say, that way doing this the right thing. You know, we always acknowledge the Lord in all of our ways, right? And talking, you get to understand that some of these people that actually they want to play holier than thou, meaning that they go to church and they feel more holier than you, and so forth.
So you know, say they feel.
Yeah,
they had the opinion, they have the opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
You understand? And they believe that, but when you ask them what is it doing for the Lord, they have nothing, they're doing nothing. Everything that they do, it's like this. It's like they want to incorporate the word with the scriptures, and that's what they want to do. And what the path that they will choose is the word. Because when you ask them why not abiding by to what the Bible says, why not abiding by what the Bible says? Because here why I not going to stop. I basically talk to the person. I see you still eating pork, you eating duck. I say what you way how you acting, what you way how you caring about yourself, And it was like I'm not going to change. I'm not going to change for no thing or nobody. And that is a mindset. They believe once they go into that place full of concrete, a place of put idols and so forth, they're safe. They believe that there is waiters. They believe everything going on. When I wake up in the morning, I can post a script there, and I good to go. That is it. That is salvation. It don't work so. You understand? It don't work so. So that's why I want to touch upon even though it's hearers, they be doers as well. Because how you going to prove that they believe in the Lord? You have to be doing something and to be showing it, your works. If you believe in something, would you strive to do what it is you believe in? Or to please whatever it is you believe in? You understand? Yeah. When you was young, and your parents believe in it, right? You can say, men strive to appease the parents, they want to be something good. So why you can't do that for the Lord? You understand? The thing with these people is this, they believe that them don't have to do nothing for the Lord, but the Lord has to do everything for them. They don't have to do nothing. All they have to do is here go now. I go to church everyone one day in the week, Sunday. They don't even understand what the word church means. To cry out. Where are we crying out from? Where the Lord said that wisdom cried out? Where? In the streets. If the word church, what the Lord tell about 2 or more God and His name is what? He will be in the midst. So they didn't even understand what the word church means. They just believe it go back to a building, and if they enter the building, they're going to get saved, and they don't have to do nothing after that. They don't have to do nothing. Right? Remember James? You have something else?
And that piece of I thought to mind when you said this. No, they said they don't want to change now.
Go ahead. Bring a piece of it. Yeah, I mean that.
You see the Romans 12, I start from 1. Right? You see, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Yeah. You present your body a living sacrifice. That's something people don't want to do. Make yourself a living sacrifice for the Lord. You understand? Because if you ask them again, go back to what we said. They believe that the Lord have to do everything for them.
The Lord have to please them.
Yeah, the Lord have to please them. Then the Lord have to please the Lord. That is not how it is work. You understand? And that's one of the reasons why we think. Right? Go ahead.
It says, in sacrifice, it's a wholly acceptable unto power, which is your reasonable service.
Say holy and acceptable. No, in order to be holy and acceptable, how to be holy? You have to be following the word. You have to be in righteousness. You have to be following the things the Lord said. And how to make yourself acceptable, you have to be doing the things that the Lord said to do. Staying away from the Lord said to stay away from. That's why you're going to be acceptable. You understand? How you be accepted, you have to be abiding by what? By the rules. You have to be abiding by the laws. Making yourself acceptable. You understand? That is your reasonable service to the Lord. And all you're not even doing that service. All you're not even becoming a sacrifice to the Lord. That go back to this. That when you see, and that is such a spirit, because when I was talking to the person and we was going on we was talking about being and when the topic come to mind about you have to be doing also, you have to remember being a hearer. Majority of these hearers, they're going to do what? They want to take the mark of the beast.
They're zombies.
You understand? It's zombies, so they're going to do what? When they're just hearers, they're not doers. They are no brain, so they're not going to follow the things the Lord said to do. They're not going and buy the things the Lord said they are buying. They're not going to stay away from the things the Lord said they stay away from because Lord, there's not doers.
Yes, the blind
so
leading the blind.
The blind leading the blind. So when the mark of the beast come, what do you feel going to happen? All they going to do what? All they going to do what? You know? All they going to do what? All they going to take it. All they do believe, all they do anything for the Lord. You understand? Right? Or they believe, or they have to do nothing for the Lord. Or they believe that, or they just had to say, or they worship in the Lord, and that is it. That don't work so. You understand? It don't work so. It even works so commonly in this place. You feel it won't work so with the Lord?
Can't. Of course.
It have nothing you can do in this place without working.
You can't tell Esau, take me as I am.
Yeah.
Esau don't realize.
In order to fix itself, or you just fix itself.
Can't.
You just can't say you're going to fix yourself. You have to do what? You have to do it. In order to fix your body, you have to do what? You just can't say, well, I want my body fixed. No, you have to put to work. You have to do this. Every single thing you have to do in this place, you have to put in work. You have to do. You have to be doing, right? It's the same thing when it comes to, I don't know what all the concept is when it comes to the Lord, that all they don't have to do nothing for him. No, I know where it come from. It come from all the teaching, it come from all the men over here. It come from the men that are telling you that you're going, all I have to do is come to church and all they saved. That's not written. As I was telling the person, I said, tell them all the things, tell them no, find it in the scriptures, and they can't. Because I know to myself, they don't read, they don't believe.
No, they Google it, they can't find it. Okay, then they
Google it. Because the analytics say, even if they Google it, they're not going to find it because what is the pastor telling them? It's not written. That's why I tell people, if you're speaking according to this word, it's because there's what?
It's in them.
So, read verse 2, right?
Yeah.
It say, and be not conformed to this world.
Be what?
Be not conformed to this world. It say, but be transformed. Get that? I'm different for that word. Because you want to say that, but she's not changing for nobody, right?
And then transform in the blue letter, right? It's the outline of biblical usage to change into another form.
So,
To change, to transform, to transfigure. And then the Strong's definition is to transform literally or figuratively, metamorphose. Change, transfigure, transform.
So it means to change. So again, but remember when it comes to the Lord, you become a new creature.
God.
So basically, you get changed. You understand?
You put without that mortal man.
Yeah, you put without old man, you know.
God.
And that's something that I remember, and that's something that they don't do. Even the baptism topic, you know, I will explain and say, I think I say, if you dip yourself in water, if you are the LGBT, right? I was saying, you know, we will use different terms, right? But can't say it.
Yeah, can't.
The alphabet people.
Yeah, the alphabet folk.
I explain this to many other people already.
Yeah.
I say when it comes to baptism, right? And even the word, I say if you're LGBT, right? And you never changed before that, and you come to get baptized, and you baptize LGBT, what you going to come out?
What? LGBT.
You
come out what?
He not going to force change, you know, like when you dip somebody in something.
It's not hard reset.
Yeah, not like that.
Because why? Because again, you go back to what? They're not following the word. That's why they're not doing work, they're not abiding. They just hear us, but it's not doers.
They're not applying the
They're not applying it. Yeah, they're not applying it.
And I remember by the time I tell somebody something like that, I say, when you look at a lot of things, before it was more of a literal sense. Certain things, it was more of a spiritual sense when the Lord was on the scene. Like, for example, the scriptures talk about the washing of the water by the word. You understand? When John the Baptist was doing the baptism by water, it was like to symbolize something, but really and truly, by the word is how you be baptized.
Come after me, will baptize you with fire.
Yeah, it was to represent something.
And I asked him, I said, what the fire is? Could the man come after John baptized you with fire?
You could baptize yourself in fire. Your pastor could baptize you in fire. I didn't know the prayer in a barbecue.
Yeah.
So they're still practicing the literal thing when it's more from a spiritual aspect.
Even if they thing in the literal stuff, they're not even doing it the right way. Because when John was dipping people in baptism, they didn't come out being the same wicked person, and then they had also become our change. They transform. There's something people fail to realize. Alright, that is why the straight. In order to worship the Lord, that worshiping is an act. It's not just saying you worship. You're not just saying you worshiping is an act. You literally have to do something to worship something, right?
It's a verb.
Right. So when people worshiping like celebrities and so forth, you see what they do? They make sure and go to parties, they run the clothes, they do this because they literally
buy the albums.
Buy the albums and so forth. They're literally doing it. So when it comes to worshiping the Lord, you have to do this stuff. It's literally it come like this. If the Lord tell you about Revelation, like go to Revelation 13, right? If it just tell you, Lord tell you, hey, not to take this thing, right? Or matter of fact, this thing coming, whoever take it, you know, this thing will coming. How you going and say, what going to happen to you in a day if you're just a hearer alone? What are you going to take it?
Yeah, you're going to take it because you're only hearing, but you would not, you're not going to post it.
You understand?
Then you're going to say, me, I go carry this and now I have to take it and how I go live and why? No faith.
No faith.
Because of what? No experience.
Yes, and that is the thing. Just being hearers alone, but not doers.
No,
you have to be a hearer and a doer also. You understand? It's such an important thing to be doing with the things the Lord say.
That's not. Look at that.
Right? You see, that there is going majority all the believers do have to do nothing. The Lord had to. It's like the Lord is all his servant. We is the Lord's servant.
We'll bring this piece of prayer. In Romans 5 and 3 it say, and not only so, but we glory in tribulations, also knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. You understand?
After it's going to go down in time, Romans 2.
Now Romans 2 is our thing.
You understand? The experience will bring hope, because if you're doing the will of the Most High, you understand, you will see He work in your life. You understand? He will be made manifest in your life. People who doubt you, people who come up against you will be confounded because why? You working for the Most High.
And you see the thing about this is that one of the major reasons these people, they go back to like what we were saying for the past few weeks. One of the reasons why these people doesn't want to worship or do the things the Lord say is because their friends and them go scorn them.
God.
You understand? The family go watch them as thing. You know, posting a scripture might make somebody not talk to him.
Love the praises of men.
Yeah, they love the praises of men more than the Lord.
Not just go back to them not reading, because if you used to read it, I know, hey, shall I say what?
But I go back to them.
They hate you for mine, they will hate you for mine.
Yeah, but I go back to them choosing the word over the Lord. You see all these things going on. You understand? Even though they're not reading their decisions, there are people that might not fully. Alright, so when it comes to Maccabees, right? There are people that literally know that they would not check is that, and they would not take it. They might not have the full knowledge in it.
Alright, yeah.
But that one thing, they would not. One time.
Now go back to the one thing.
Yeah. That was
they know, hey, this wrong, but
it's wrong.
I might follow everything.
Right.
But you see,
But
that's
then there are people that will strictly go. They will go to church. They will think, but they would not do the things the Lord said to do because their whole concept is that they were going on. The Lord had to work for me. You understand?
You have to see that blessing.
And actually, they don't have faith.
Exactly. They don't have faith.
But remember, faith is the Lord works. You understand something? The reason why you have faith and your faith is built is because you're doing things.
Exactly. That will go back to the why bring all the rumors, the experience. There's the experience from doing something.
Doing something.
You understand? That is like what we were talking about earlier for heart. How he does always say, well, forgive me for rambling, because as they were saying, because all the years he exalted, the experience he can always carry all around here to come back to the same point.
And bring up some other things, come back. And there is scripture say, hearken unto men with much experience.
And that's what I say, patience work with experience, and experience work with what you're hoping. Because why? If you're doing the work, you'll have hope in what? In faith.
It come like this, sir. It are men that do, it does work. It are people that work like a monthly salary. Their hope is to see the end of the month. They would work to make sure they get perfect work.
They want to meet the end of the month.
They want to make sure that when the money comes, the money good. So why not do the work to receive?
When your Shai
come to receive that glory.
Come here,
but they believe,
again,
their teachings, what they was taught, and what they believe in is that you just have to go to church. For you just have to say that they worship. What they say, they honor him with the lips.
With the lips, yeah.
You understand? But the heart is far from me, because why? Well, your heart is making do things.
Your mind.
Understand? Your spirit is making do things. Your mind is making do things. The mouth, your mouth is just say what? Yeah. That's what the Lord say.
I saved.
That is what the Lord say. The spirit willing, but the flesh was weak.
Definitely.
Before we
I'll page Romans. Romans 12 verse 2 it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
By the what?
By the renewing of your
mind. And that's something that they don't want to do. They don't want to renew the mind. Renew the mind on the Lord. You understand something? You know, in the past times, I think I have it here as well. In the past times, the scripture say what we said. You all, we think so forth, but when you renewing your mind, you come back to do what?
You're once Gentiles.
Yeah. You know, like that, I say, but now that when you renewing your mind, you stop. At the end of the day, yeah, we here. You understand? It's a men that teach us every day. We talk, we think, we teach us, but we also have to do the thing.
God.
You understand? We have to do, you know, and how are you going to do this stuff? You have to do things you don't say.
Yeah,
So
like
then
that,
we are work to do.
God.
Even the apostles, the elders.
That's
you know,
why the scripture say, obey the elders, but they
Yeah.
have watch over your soul.
Souls, yeah. And our elders watch over our souls to make sure and keep us into the right,
Why
the right
I
gate.
say you have it every day.
Day.
Do
Keep-
this, make sure
and-
go out and do the work. So why your spirit will always be
Exercising.
Always exercise
Always
and
in the
spirit
word.
can.
To be
Yes,
honest,
sir.
to be honest with you, when you think about it, when you really look at all the different temptations and distractions out here, if it is that men already wasn't occupying the self
In the word.
constantly,
Come on, man.
yeah, you would
Come
drift.
on, come on.
You would drift. So you could see that what they're telling you is for love.
Yeah, God,
It's
it's
not-
for
it's not-
you,
it's
it's
not
not even
for
for
your
them,
part.
that's not helping them.
Yeah, and I want to-
They're not helping them with their salvation.
No, that one I want to tell you. When these pastors and them telling these people congregation, they know what they're telling me. I explained to a couple of people over the period of time here that the pastor is literally a con man.
God.
What they is, they work the craft. A con man is study his craft.
God,
He
God,
didn't know how to
God.
speak. He didn't know how to make men fall into speak
Yeah,
his names.
God.
That is what our pastor is. He just learning. He's perfect his craft.
Yeah.
So when he come now, he knows what to speak about. That is why sometimes they go to church or they hear the pastor and say, hey, how my pastor know that? He know that because this is an everyday situation that somebody may go through. Home problems. Yes, if we wake up every day and talk about our home problems, everybody go through home
That is what
problems.
we got well on. Problems.
So if your pastor, that is nothing new. But is that going to mean him saying that he's still not teaching all, he's still
Yeah,
not
that's
giving them all,
edifying.
you understand? He's still not telling all them to do stuff. And I something the pastors just constantly tell them they need to what? The grace period. So they don't need to do things, they don't have to worship the Lord. You understand? They don't have to do things to the Lord. So they only need grace. Yeah, go ahead. You know what the pastor tell them to do? Go ahead and sin. The pastor, your pastor telling you I need grace period to continue to sin. Is literally telling you to continue to sin. Continue to do wrong.
And if I can
You
say,
understand? What?
I'm going to say, I don't think these pastors too, people don't know that they in a lot of left hand stuff. Like, that go out ignorant ones who just teaching what I was taught. But there are some pastors that are really into lodges and they're into Satanism and so forth. So at that times, like pastors might be working with spirits and they could be able to see certain things wrong with people.
And to confirm what Atman said, I was talking to someone, I'm going to say the full information, but someone actually does work like social care, and she,
Yeah.
you know, social care is a pastor.
Yeah.
And she said that one, two of them is coming with the ring.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah,
braced
we
one of
do
these, she
not
say, hey, what you doing with that ring? And she say like, yeah, and I'm like, but he is a pastor.
Yeah.
And
He's
they-
our leader.
So
He's our shepherd.
So them working with spirits that could be able to
God.
see your problems
God.
and could be able to target you. Like, yeah, I hear, you know, like them,
I
them.
know home hard right now, and
Yeah.
I know your family against it.
Yeah,
You know, like,
understand?
but how we know this? God really have to be talking. No, it's really about talking to him, but not through the right avenue.
And he left.
Yeah,
And he
the wrong
left
network.
avenue.
Using the wrong network. That? James? James 1 and I'll start at 21. It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness. Right? The word superfluity, just for knowledge sake, means an unnecessarily or excessively large amount or number of something.
So it's basically going to what? A large amount.
Yeah, you can.
So it's a large amount of what?
Of naughtiness.
Of naughtiness.
Right? So it's a lay apart that. Lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness and receive with meekness the engrafted word which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the
But
word.
you see, next thing something I want to realize is that everything go back to the word.
God.
Every single thing go back to that is why I have an answer for every single thing that goes on in the word. I have an answer for in the scriptures. That's something I want to fail to realize. Everything go back to the word. That is why the Lord mentioned the words for the times. The word, because we have to go back to it. And now, if the word is such an important thing, why are you not doing what does the word say to do? Why are you not following the things the Lord said to do? Right? If the word be, did he tell it how much script? You can read 100 scriptures telling you about it, the word. To the word. To the word. You understand? But all of a sudden, all them better than the word then. You know? All them better than the word. Now,
They don't understand the power of the word.
Yeah, can. But that's just them not believing in the Lord.
God.
And with that, all they don't understand is that just saying that, just saying all they do have to do this means all they just denying the Lord.
God.
You know? Go ahead.
It says the superfluity of naughtiness and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your souls.
I say well with meekness. Some reason why they say meek. The scripture say, "Well, they say the Lord resists the proud, but they give grace to the humble." Meek is one of the first steps you have to take to be able to even understand this word in the first place.
The scripture says, "What the meek shall inherit." Verse 22 it says, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourselves."
Read about that. Read about that.
It say 1 and 22. It say, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves."
So it said be doers of the word and hearers only. Say that's not supposed to hear. You see doers also. Okay, remember, if you hear the word, and if you hear the word, right, you get to take the warning, and you ain't do the things that you hear. Basically, your judgment you receive for that.
Yeah, Jack, yeah.
That's why he said it's better not to hear.
Yeah, it's better they didn't hear
It's
than
better
to
they
hear
didn't
and turn
hear
away.
and not do it. You understand? That's why the Lord said that. So
Bring it
they
out.
say, huh?
Bring it out.
Yeah, they're not alright. I'm gonna bring that. Because that is the next big one too. So there you say it. You say you have to be doers also and not hearers. You understand?
Deceiving yourself.
You be what that?
Deceiving
And that's what's
yourself.
going to majority all the deceiving on yourself.
Think all yourself to be in good estate, as scripture says.
Think all-
Think yourself to be in good standing.
Think all the worshiping the Lord the right way and so forth, but that's what hearing.
Go on.
And all they're not even hearing the right word. Because it's a faith come by hearing the word, right?
Go on.
So obviously your faith will get built. When your faith built from hearing the word, that means you would do what? You would literally stop. If the Lord tell you not to do this, you would not.
Yeah,
but all they literally, all they hearing,
Yeah,
all
now-
they even hearing the word. Your pastor come and tell you how his day was, how his children
How his
were,
week was.
and all they going
What
to
he
take.
doing in the next country.
Yeah,
So on and so forth.
and all they not building up all the faith, all they not strong. Because that know that come like that go back to that situation that happened early in the truth when the girl say Timothy's a liar, but she pastor is the truth. Because they believe more into the pastor than the word.
What scripture about trusting in Lord?
That is why Paul said what? Be ye followers of me. You say man followers of Yahushua. So you're supposed to follow men that follow in who? The Lord. Not men who follow in their own pernicious ways. You understand? Not men who doing their own thing. And how you gonna know this? Because what? It tells his spirit. Or they don't even do that. Or they don't even do that because again, it's all about the looks, the outer appearance of a man. Right? The pastor wearing a suit and a tie and so forth. And now they are woman pastor wearing a long dress and so forth and catching all the same some nice and that is going on. Right? Hey, watch. You see when judgments are going to take place? That is when all the people know. Here we will know. All of them know. The scripture says, you think all will know. All will know. But all will be calling for help and all will not get it. All will not get it.
Many shall say, Lord, Lord.
Nah, that is not true.
It's in 2 Peter 2, verse 20. It say, for if after they have escaped the pollution of the world, through the knowledge of the Lord and Savior, Yahushua Mashiach, it say, they are again entangled therein and overcome. Okay, you will be tempted, but when you're overcome by it, whereas you're going back into the world, right? It say the latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
The latter end is what?
It's worse for them than the beginning.
The latter end, let's imagine the latter end worse. In the beginning, they didn't know.
When you find
So
out.
that was better. Better you didn't know. Now when they find out that they ain't thing, it said worsen. You don't understand that way it is. Hearing this that important thing. Hearing this word and thing is something important. That is everything go back to what? To the word. But that is what the Lord leave first. You understand? What?
Matthew. When the unclean spirit going out of a man, you say when it return, what it takes seven other wicked spirits more wicked than himself.
But it's for power garnish.
And it say what? It say same thing. It say the latter end for him is worse than the beginning. Like the second time it said that. See,
Hearing this word is open and hearing this word is open your mind, open it's supported. That's why when you talk to someone and they hear the word the first time, it's like, hey, you know, some people, even if they could just hear that, it makes it opens the spirit. The spirit, you feed in the spirit. That's what the word does do. So imagine you hear it and you do this stuff. Come on.
I feel that video, I could do it. Don't be in that slifer spirit. You know, slifer. Remember, Murphy, when I'm new accent, when he realized all the things, what he believe was a lie, every time he say, if I wanted to go back, I couldn't, could I? And Murphy was telling him no.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Okay, you done.
Yeah, it don't come out already. Maybe they asked him, they say, well, if you had the choice, would you?
I could be wrong, right? But it was a black woman that made Matrix, right? That was proven to be true. She is who made Matrix, and
You have to write the book.
Yeah, she made it.
Oh, she made the actual.
Yes,
Oh.
and I believe she made it from the scriptures. I remember this and all that information. I could be wrong.
I think they say even when they decode like certain names and so forth from it, it's like Zion was the name of the place it was, and a lot of biblical
I believe that is what it was now. When she read this, I think she read it from like to take some of the stuff from the Bible now. Obviously she changed some of the stuff. But it still come from the Bible now. It's still from the Bible.
The key principles is certain things that might come from there.
Yeah.
It say verse 21, right? 2 Peter 2 verse 21. It say for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
So commandments and so forth. Where that is? That is in the word. And commandments is something that you command you to do what? To follow. That you can follow this. So here in this, you have to be able to do what? Follow. And following what?
It's doing.
It's what?
It's doing.
It's doing. To be a follower, you have to be doing.
That is why I always try to tell them to do what? Drop everything and follow,
Follow me, yeah.
That's how they realize what? The chosen ones do what? Do exactly as he said. Them fellas lead their boat and then they the let's roll.
It's always it's Matthew. When Matthew, I think Matthew was in somewhere he was doing something like I can't. That's roughly paraphrasing. Forgive me if I think, but he was like literally doing something in a job. Yeah, I wish I walk up to him and he see how I pass and hey, follow me.
And he
that was it.
He gone.
Immediately they hear the word and receive it with gladness.
We know really and truly that some of these men that follow the Lord, you understand, some of these men literally was chosen.
Yeah, from the beginning.
They is chosen
must follow him from the
beginning. So that was already put
so
in
when the Spirit bear witness with that, with his Spirit, that is what we here for. Let's roll.
The sheep heard the voice.
Not like the man who said, well, I'm not going to bury my mother or my father. Oh, I'm going to go and bid them goodbye now. Let's roll.
Or the one had much goods.
Yeah, and you say, go and sell it and give it away. Now you find that was too hard to do. We know, I have a precept here in Jeremiah 17:5, right? Concerning the trusted in the pastor. The pastors would say, thus say the Most High, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Most High.
Say what?
Cursed be the thus say the Most High, cursed be the man that trusted in man and maketh flesh his arm. Meaning what? Make it a mortal man your strength, flesh your arm.
And even for that act, they say cursed be the man that trusted in man. No, when you read that, literally, when I see that part, it goes into like putting your whole belief into a man.
God.
You understand? Because we supposed to, it have men set up that they're supposed to follow, but they have to be following who?
Yahushua.
You understand? But when they say put your trust, because that is what men do. Put the whole trust.
Look what going on with that next scam. They say the MOTB is sin, right? Look when a letter, I don't even say by when that man, one of them was on the streets, and he talking about we're supposed to love Esau. A letter said, I was waiting to hear chairs moving, doors opening, and people leaving, but like that was enraging me. He's like, but so nobody in the congregation could have said, hey, this is madness.
Yeah, nobody asked, and that is something. I can't remember if it was last week or week before. When I told I was talking to a brother and I told him, I said, go and ask your pastor this and see the answer he gave you. He asked me something, I gave him the answer, and he was like, yeah,
Pastor answer just right.
No, we was talking to the man.
Oh, the man.
Yeah. We tell him, we say, when you see a pastor.
Oh, last week or something?
Week before.
Yeah, week before. When we was banging on wisdom, it's
right? And we tell him, go and ask your pastor this. We know why we tell him that, because the pastor will never give him an answer.
And you want the pastor tell him if you don't pay the tithes, you go get the first contract.
Yeah, he's a first contract.
And in a bit, according to what I say, we say, make a statement that's not about trusting in man, right?
Sure.
As you
Yeah.
read. Remember, even the apostles just tell men, they say, hey, you don't believe what we say now. You understand? Just go and see for yourself. Because they just put it on straight field. They just even tell men, you don't have to be in GMS.
It's mandatory that men be diligent.
Yeah. No, but that is on the GMS. They say if you don't want to do that, you could go and do your own thing.
Do what you want.
You understand? They don't be like, you have to believe what we say. No. The word speaks for itself.
That is why he was so wroth, because he's saying, how could you listen to a man, sit down and listen to this man saying love them?
Yeah.
After the Most High himself say, is it not written, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated? If the Most High say I hate Esau, who is you to listen to a man say to love him?
A servant should be as his Lord. Eh?
Exactly. Exactly. So if the Lord is what is it to say? If they call the Lord as well, Beelzebub. Much less the servant. So who all the servant? All they have to be servant, all they can't play that. All they are serving your own side. If I know where they could be serving your own side.
All they was never commanded to
Man,
love them.
and that's why so much. What Campbell is talking about?
IYC.
I was right. That's why I was watching a video recently with a brother pop IYC, just like Hebrew Christianity.
Yeah.
I always see
I
think it's so I'm one of them.
He said them like just like Roman Catholics.
Yeah.
You know, the ironic thing is, when they're talking, they just use the term these basic Christians, but you're not basic Christian.
There's an Hebrew sense.
Yeah.
To go back in the James Act.
Alright, 22. Let's start at 22 again.
Yeah.
James 1 and 22, it says, but be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any man be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. You understand? So they hear the word and they remember, hey, yeah, boy, I'm supposed to do X, Y, Z, and take on us. It's like them who hear a lovely song, they say, yeah, they are a nice song, you know. And go on and do it.
See, making sense, you know?
Yeah.
And then just...
Yeah, boy, that's true, you know. Them people really had been enslaved, and yeah, boy,
Just
and
like,
they're gone.
Just like the 2 men who passed today. They must walk up and tell me, what?
Body mark.
And
No.
the next one, the one after that. The one after that, say, yeah, you see, nah, you didn't see it.
No, right.
The only little grass, and he passed and he tell you, you see, oh, they're right, what they say.
Yeah, but yeah, go cut here, go and fly that jet.
Yeah.
Understand?
That is strength, you cut the shit.
Exactly. Yeah, go and fly that jet, yeah, man, stop doing what you're doing.
So that is importance of, that's what I say. You just can't hear it alone, you
God.
have to be doers as well.
Like what the scripture say, well, it's like a man beholding his natural face, like your natural is what? Is your pure state, your natural state is your pure state. It's like, this is who I'm supposed to be, you know. And then straight away, you walk on your leave.
And that is not even up for debating, there's no debating that.
Can't.
That is straight out the Lord telling you, you have to be a doer as well.
Can't.
You understand? You have to be doing something.
Mandatory, yeah.
Even the woman back then was still doing something, I believe. They used to be giving the men like help. You understand?
They used to minister to the
Minister.
man, basically. It's called a minister, and that's how they does minister by service.
You
You
know?
understand?
I'm not doing a video on that talking about be in the spirit of Phoebe, because how the woman's supposed to be,
Yeah,
like
so
be a
give an example
help.
of that,
Yeah.
When I finish, I'll finish the last verse in the end.
Alright. You know, right, verse 24. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty,
The perfect what?
law of liberty, and continueth therein, he being not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this man shall be blessed in his deed.
So let's show it being a doer, you perfect liberty of the law. He doesn't hear it, but he's doing it as well. He'll become what? He's blessed.
Can
You
you be
understand?
blessed in your deed.
When you say not a forgetful,
Not a forgetful hearer.
not a forgetful hearer,
You
but a
understand?
doer.
Can.
Yeah. Because if you're here but you don't do it, you will forget.
Can.
Because they go back to this. You just can't say believe in the Lord and stand for the Lord and you're not doing anything. Alright, say believe in the Lord and stand for the Lord. And that will go back to what I was mentioning about the RFID chip. And I'll go back into the MOTV. When that comes, guys, we're going to hear all that talk. Put the rest. You understand? Because now we go know who's what. Who's doers. Who was here.
It's just like, but
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
but-
like school, or trade school. You have the time for it to hear, which is the theory, and then it's a practical class where you actually have to go and apply it, where you have to do it. And if you don't do it or you don't do it good, you will fail.
But not just that. the practical is how it is cement the understanding into
I
yourself.
said, so you don't be a forgetful here.
Through repetition.
Exactly.
You
You
understand?
don't forget, right? As we just read, you don't be a forgetful here because why? You know, 2 or 3 days out of the week, you have, well, at least in the education system, there are days where you actually have to get up and do something for this part of the class. You understand?
That I actually show you and the girl, let me be real. If you go and learn that theory, 5 years pass,
Yeah, you
and
go and forget that.
no physics, no hands on.
Forget that.
Everything you go and forget.
They don't even, might even take 5 years because you might even hear it so good.
No, like I mean, like let's say an exam, like forget everything.
Yeah.
Like forget everything you will
Come on,
forget.
they must have some practicality to it. You understand? You can't say you have wisdom because wisdom is the application of knowledge.
Wisdom actually is, you know.
You understand? And you have to apply it, which is the understanding is the application of the wisdom translation. Right? So you actually have to apply it.
Remember, wisdom go back to what the word.
Right.
So and everything again, it go back to what I say. Everything go back. You see, even the apostle and say everything go back to what the word. You understand? What is wisdom and knowledge inside of the nation? The word, the laws. What gonna be?
So as foundation, you're supposed to see you and see the laws on you. No. How they supposed to say, hey, this is our great nation? Because if you don't do the laws, if you don't know any, them doing pork boy, them fellas have them fringes, them fellas do mark, them fellas, you know what I'm saying?
Healthiest bastards around.
Come on, how they supposed to say, hey, that is that great nation? How they supposed to know that? Yeah, it's an Israelite and you just gone? Them ever know that? Everybody could say this Israelite. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody could say that.
Yeah, is it? Everybody could say this Israelite. Most people say this Israelites.
We have a whole nation that take over the whole
Who feel age?
The blasphemy?
Who feel age? A whole nation.
Some of the rats,
Can't.
you know.
Top-hatted rats.
But how you gonna know? It's because again, well, obviously the curses is one thing. But if you don't know the curses of that, I mean the curses go back to the laws, right?
Yeah.
But
Because it's come from the law.
but you know because they don't follow the laws.
Exactly.
I like that
So
one.
if you know the law, you would know who doing it and say, hey, that is that great nation. But them, that is the great nation, not them fellas who are so
So you see everything come back now to doing what? To be what? Doing.
doing the
But not
work.
hearing alone because there's something again, that concept of just hearing, go and tell your boss he's just a hearer alone. And see if you're gonna pay at the end of the month.
Yeah, do this and yeah, I'm gonna do that. You just sit up.
Hey, go and do that. And you just say,
sit
alright,
up.
cool.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hear you. Yeah, I remember.
And see if you're gonna get just you're not
You're
gonna
gonna
get
lose your job.
and the next man gonna want it.
No, next man gonna take
What do you Lord say about that?
You understand?
What do you Lord say about that? Any Lord have scripture about that? Tell that our next man will come and take his what?
See, you say you reward every man according to his work.
To his work, yeah.
That's how you gain a reward.
He say both good. He say good and evil.
Yeah, for good and bad. You reward is for good and bad.
You understand? So how are you gonna get rewarded for good or bad? I'm asking that question. You're gonna reward for good or bad. That means it had to be judged about what it is you're doing.
Can.
No, but yes, you get judged by what it is you're saying as well. But majority is by what it is you're doing. And if it's a killer thing, you're gonna get judged for that. And if it's a good person that healing your preacher and support, you're gonna get judged for that. Whatever judgment they come back to is what you do. Right? Whatever judgment you receive is about what you do. So again, it go back to what you're doing. You understand? That's something that they don't the mind. See, but all the worship you do, all the mouth. You understand? There's mouth chatter. You understand? Thinking the Lord is a party show. Yeah, you have something there or you have something?
I'll finish here and Peter.
Go ahead.
2 Peter 2, I'll read over 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 Peter 2 verse 21. They say, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Yeah, because now you know righteousness. You literally have the knowledge of righteousness, what it is to do to be saved, what it is to do to be righteous, and you did what? You choose not to delight in that. And that again, your decisions, you have to realize this, your decision, your choices is going to be a witness against you.
Okay.
It's going to be a witness against you in that time of judgment. You understand?
Verse 22 it say, but it is happened unto them according to the true proverb, a dog is turned to his own vomit again.
A dog can do what?
His own vomit again. So when you vomit out something that bad, you're supposed to eat it back.
No.
You understand that that's something that your body
It leave your body for a particular reason.
can.
It wasn't good, and all the time. That's right. vomit that's happened only because it's not supposed to be inside of your
God,
body.
as your
Right?
body getting rid of something that is not supposed to be there.
Not supposed to be. Right?
Right? I say, but it has happened unto them, according to the true proverb, a dog is turned to his own vomit again. It say, and the soul that he was washed to her wallowing is in mud. So that is sure that, hey, these people who, but when it is you learn the correct thing.
No religion.
So who was the servant?
We serving the Lord.
So when you go on the Bible?
Yeah.
Oh,
Serving the Lord. You don't know religion.
you know all his brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know all women and sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, because when the Adam and Eve created, so we are the children, we are the descendants. Law separate, we cannot strange like this world. Cain killed Abel for a good thing, for the right thing. But they do that. Because he was the firstborn and he's supposed to get the first sister.
Nah. I know what you're talking about, but that's not why. That's not the reason why.
What's the reason?
The reason why.
But I tell you the reason, I tell you the reason.
That's not the
Alright.
reason. Alright, so
So you know, I go to create all my wisdom.
no. Alright, so give me Isaiah 33 verses.
Go ahead, I listen you tell me.
No, I want to tell you something here, right? That's
Go
all.
ahead, tell me.
Isaiah 33 and 6.
Go on.
This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability.
Sorry.
Ezekiel.
No, not Ezekiel. The Isaiah says, it's speaking according to this book, sorry.
Oh, 28.
28, sorry.
Right? This is the book of Isaiah 28.
According to this word, lighten them by 8:20.
8:20.
8:20.
Now, where you know mention about Cain and Abel, the first sister, that is not written in the scripture.
Isaiah 8 and
What?
20.
That's not written in the scripture.
It says,
So
to the law.
Genesis. Genesis, that scripture?
Give me that there.
Isaiah 8 and 20, it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
So you say if they're speaking according to this word, it's because there's no light in them, right?
So
So
light
everything, that's a hold on.
I like that word.
Hold on. Everything in this, everything that you speak had to be according to the word, right?
I will talk out of the Bible.
Huh?
Nothing I speak, I will speak out of the Bible.
Alright, so where it say about
Nothing I speak is about, everything I speak is of the Bible.
Mark, that question. Where did it say Cain and Abel fight for the sister?
Because he was the firstborn.
Where did it say? Where did it say in the
That's in the
scripture?
Bible.
Where did it say that in the Bible?
What scripture?
Men of little wisdom.
No, ask that question. You ask
Men
me
of
that
little
question.
wisdom are gone. I'm going for wisdom.
Alright, we'll go ahead.
Right, no problem.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, what's man?
Can't
Don't
commit
you know that
murder.
tamper with?
Can't commit murder for a
Alright, go ahead.
kid.
Don't you know that you have an tamper with?
You say you want your wisdom, so I say alright.
Do I know a case of, do you know not everything in there is truth?
Everything is said.
No. It's a truth, but I change it wrong.
Alright, bro.
You have to open the seal. You
Thanks.
seal it.
Thanks for your time,
There's only
right?
one
You
person
appreciate
could
your
open
time.
that seal.
You seal it.
There's only one person could open that seal.
So,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
so
I'm talking about man seal. I'm talking
according
about
to
God
the
seal.
according to the scriptures, right? After Cain did
Man
what he
seal
did,
the
he
Bible,
get punished,
they take
right?
out their hand
So
with
if
the
what he
seal.
do was for good, then why he get
Why
punished?
you get
right?
punished? Why your parents punish him if it was good?
Wow.
No, the Most High
Who
punish
does
him by
punish
what? Gaining the
Who
mark
punish him?
and
Mark
banishing
on
him.
The mark
And banishing
and
him, so-
that no man shall slay.
Right, but why was he cast out? If it was something good, why was he cast out of the land? Why he
Because
had to
sin.
work?
Yeah, but so you now
So
say
doing something good, doing something
He
good is
sinned
not
for the
sin.
right thing.
Yeah, but so if you do something wrong, you got a right to reward that
He
way.
sinned for the right thing.
Also, you could do wrong.
I, the firstborn child, which devil breathed Eve. The devil himself breathed Eve. He was that serpent.
Thanks for your wisdom. We appreciate it. You have a good day.
That is not.
The devil breathed Eve.
All right,
He
no
come with the
problem.
first mother.
No problem.
That is actually.
Cain come with the first
That
mother.
is actually.
Who the first man come with the first mother?
That is actually
the
bad.
devil's son.
That is
And
actually
she
bad.
still went and sleep with Adam
All right.
and make
Hold on,
Abel.
hold on.
And then she sleep with Adam
That-
again
that-
and make a little sister.
That's why you say.
But the little sister like it, she little brother. She didn't like it, the big ass man who born first.
That is actually.
So to
blasphemy.
take his wife, he had to say kill him with a stone. He didn't bow through. He could have kidnapped his sister and go with she.
You know what's
That is actually
blasphemy?
blasphemy.
You know what blasphemy
That is
is?
blasphemy. That way saying there's a story
You know what is
that you
blasphemy?
make up in your own mind. That is not written. That is why we start with. That is why we tell you Isaiah 8 verse 20.
I
Speak
now
according
tell
to this
foolish
word.
man that everything
Alright, well,
is
then,
the truth.
then,
Now,
then
I'll
I
tell
will
you
go
what,
ahead.
thanks for
Everything
your
is the
wisdom.
truth.
Yeah, no
Man
problem.
tamper with that.
All right, no
Alright,
problem.
alright,
Right.
The real Bible in the,
All right.
you don't know the
Alright,
Ark of the Covenant still.
The
The Ark of the Covenant still there.
All
It's
right.
in Rome.
We
In
need-
Vatican,
Alright,
don't you
give me
know
that
this, the
wisdom.
scroll,
Give me that
the real scroll? You know it in Vatican. Don't you know the tablet that
Alright.
Moses broke? It's still in Vatican, in Rome.
Alright,
The Roman soldier was in charge. All these things in the Roman soldiers museum. of the
Yeah,
museum of
you say you
the
was
truth.
You say you was leaving. Alright, go ahead.
I'm not
You
gonna
carry on me.
Go ahead.
Fellas of small knowledge.
Guys, small thing.
All right, we're cool.
And what I'm telling you,
Yeah, so well,
Go ahead,
continue now.
you know what I'm telling you?
Continue.
You know what I'm telling you? 365 days a year. All they give money 60, all they give the money 300, and all they give it God 65. So who's all the real God? The one that they worship the most.
I know you just
You're reading something, yeah?
speaking things that
Yeah,
you don't know.
You're doing something? Yeah, go back and get precept.
I know Genesis to Revelation without opening the Bible. I just read on YouTube. I don't read in that.
Yeah, go check precept.
There's
man.
Matthew
I read
12,
Bible on YouTube. I
Check
read
this
the
out.
Bible.
But you
They
didn't-
tamper with this.
36.
Which one is that?
That is
They
every
put what they
active
want. And they say it's a snake. And they say it's a serpent.
Nah.
And they say it's a tree.
Listen, give me Romans.
They say a tree of
Give
good and
me 12, give
evil.
me 12.50.
They say a tree of life. Who the tree of life? Woman is the tree of life. They give life to all man and all woman. You the tree of good and evil.
Matthew 12 and
They
verse
chop up
50.
the
It says, for
and when you still living.
whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother.
So go back to what you were saying. That whoever do the will, right? So that means you will be doing.
God.
You understand? That go back to what you saying. It's not just being here alone.
So why you didn't do that?
You'll be doing alone.
Why you didn't do
You
that?
understand? So
In the
read it
beginning,
back from Mark.
tell me the study the Bible now. In the
Romans
beginning,
12 and 50.
God created the
It says,
heaven
for
and the
whosoever
earth,
shall
and
do
the
the will
earth
of
was
my
without
Father,
form and void,
which is in
and
heaven,
darkness
the same
was
is
upon
my
the face
brother
of the
and
deep.
sister
so
and mother.
evil was always there.
Right, so that should be telling you. So
Evil
those who
was
not,
always
it's like
there.
what you read earlier
Why you
about
bless-
according
why
to the
you
word.
bless the night and you only
Right,
bless the light?
those who follow in this word, according to the
Because good is
scriptures,
good,
those are the
and
ones that are the
good
brother,
is the
sister,
light,
and mother.
and the
They are your
light is
family.
good.
God.
For
So they are the ones that
darkness
actually
is
striving for
evil,
righteousness, you
and
understand?
evil is
I
darkness.
should just say, can two walk together
Yeah,
unless
unless
they
they
agree.
agree.
So
Yeah,
if you don't
so-
do, if you're not doing
He
the will
bless
of my
the woman.
Father, then I can't walk with
He
you.
blessed the woman.
I know.
If it didn't say what? It say, let's read back over the 12.
Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy serpent. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. 10
Matthew 12
centimeters.
and 40 and 50, so that here. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother.
Will, right?
Done.
And I go back to what the will is. In order to do the will, you have to be doing it.
God.
You have to be following it and so forth. You understand? And that is something that us fail to realize that just being here alone, it's not going to work out. Even to be a servant of the Lord, you have to be doing.
Can.
Matter of fact, a servant is to what? A servant is work.
Yeah, get the question ask servants. But what question?
Get the word servant. Because scripture say what? It say you know you from the womb. And they need to be what? Prophets, right? And say also servants.
It will be continuing.
So we have things to do. Right? You
Yeah, actually, I have a good point.
You have
Actually, I have
to
a
be
good point.
doing
God.
it. You know?
Okay. In the scripture, it's in Psalms the other day, where you say, sit not in the seat of the ungodly and so forth. You're supposed to be mingling with majority of the time, unless otherwise you need to. It's supposed to be what they have righteousness.
Servant, right? It's a person who performs duties for others, especially a person employed in a house on domestic duties or as a personal attendant.
I
Right?
say the keywords, duty.
That's now. It get better. Right? The next definition, a person employed in the service of a government.
Yeah.
That's now. Here's the one I think you're looking for. A devoted and helpful follower or supporter.
Supporter.
Helpful. You understand?
Devoted.
Follower. So if you're following, you're supposed to be what? You're supposed to be helpful, which is, you can't say you're helpful. Helpful is actually doing something to help.
Can.
You understand?
Help us out.
God,
Yeah.
help is a verb. You can't see somebody jogging and say, yeah, I will help you. And he will be saved, right? That's not what this does. Alright, wait, what, Romans 2?
Give me Romans 2. I really wanted 13.
Romans 13?
But
If you're showing, we could go
no,
on.
I want to see if you could start a little bit up, or if not, then we'll show it.
Romans 2 and 13?
Yeah. Even if you're telling them to be a servant, you have to be what?
And scripture tell what it say, resist the devil and he shall
Yeah,
flee from thee.
not even. I didn't even want to bring the match to 12:50 as yet, but see right there, I said bring it up because again, what is he saying? I remember seeing that some years ago on National Geographic, right? I didn't even believe it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is actually, what you say, you don't think this, he does watch YouTube. So I was supposed to know what playing in your mind right now.
As Shoki bring on the list,
Actually, he would have. All the things go into one.
we say same category.
Now a man coming to tell you, that Cain and Abel fight for the sister, that is what?
Like blasphemy, like heresy, like damnable fucking heresies.
That is incest. That is breaking the law. These men, and again, what a man telling that, I remember that was, I watched that whole, I watched that. I remember watching that whole, I remember watching that National Geographic, that's a white man t-shirt.
And that also go back to the concept of Adam and Eve being the only people there because that means that they had nobody else for them to...
They don't understand.
Man said we know what he was done, man. We know what he was done. At least he had the wisdom to know we know what he was done.
And he still come and still stand there and think
so why he didn't open up down the road and start teaching that down the road?
We know what our wisdom, I guarantee you.
You see, he upset we don't accept his wisdom. We don't accept that he don't accept ours, you know.
Yeah,
we out here to
accept
do.
that.
You understand? We not upset.
What Revelation say what? He
Yeah,
that is unclean, let him
and
go.
somebody we had just last night. He is filthy, let him be filthy
We have
still.
time for that.
Yeah.
We have time to answer nobody.
Yeah, the sheep, I was asking earlier, the sheep go here Evans. Understand? The sheep go here Evans, we have it on.
You can't teach us. Again, we just always say, you can't teach us anything.
Can't.
We learned.
Can't. We have come out here to learn.
We know all the way scripture says stay away from fables.
Can't.
You know? The fables are endless genealogies. There's a reason why the Lord tell the fables, because even at a point in time, they was making a fake doctrine.
Can.
So imagine from them to know how much fables come about, and that is a fable. Abel killed Cain.
Cain killed Abel for
Right?
his sister.
His sister. That is blasphemy.
Basically, come and say spaghetti monster.
Yeah, but you tell me something.
Flying spaghetti.
Yeah, flying something. But to come and say,
Get right.
but to come and say Cain sleep with for the sister. That I'm gonna tell you. By the time I hear him say that, I don't know where it come from. Because I remember watching a whole documentary about that. That is actually a heavy white man. When you think about it, I even believe in National Geographic. When they put it up, they literally said this was emphasized. Meaning that it wasn't true, it was just a theory now.
It was a theory and then they just add things to make it seem...
No, remember they have a trap. And I always say History Channel have plenty stuff that is stupid. I believe that is one of the reasons why they had also kind of take over History Channel and things.
Kind of diluted it.
Yeah, kind of diluted now.
But if I can say, I can see this show spiritualize, because the first thing you come, you watch, you walk up to the sign, watch the sign, watch the 12 drive sign, and then you start to plug the thing in. That people across the stand giving up pamphlets, why you didn't rattle to them? You understand? This show
There is one
spiritualize.
other mention, I was going to tell them, I say, so why you going to church and tell them what it is they say? Okay, you wouldn't do that.
Whatever spirit inside them, see the sign and act up.
I don't say we do exorcism outside. I say the exorcism because we dealing with the spirits hardcore in front. You know?
Spirit getting rage there. So like,
come like when Shai was walking around by, what the spirit tell them? They have come to torment us before the time. Because they don't know, you know?
Like when you see the sign, the spirit don't say, alright, make a commotion.
And they run out to meet him.
That is the Lord,
Yeah,
they have to do that. That is the
Lord.
Lord. Like that man over them when a lot of break down the word Lord in the common that we usually refer to as Yehoshua. It just means the person higher than you, higher than you. That is their general, so they have to run. They have no choice. If they had a choice in the matter.
You would have known it was.
Yeah, exactly.
That was even the other spirit that was in the man where he say Mashiach, I know.
You understand?
Because you know none of them
I know this one I know. The rest of
You say, Mashiach, I know.
You say Paul, I know, but who are that?
You? Urup. But that's just how it is, you know. But it's just references. I mean, one thing I always say, you gotta find joy in this thing. You gotta find joy serving the Lord. You understand? That's what we do. That's why you see sometimes you see brothers reading the scriptures, they might be going, hardcore, and then you hear them laugh, you hear them bust a little thing because they find it brings joy to them. You know? Doing this work and doing it through is such an amazing thing, you know. Carolari about saying, shine our praise to the Lord. Now that we have this knowledge, that's why we always say that we don't want to lose it, come to end up just like that man.
I have brothers who did lose it and did end up just like that man.
Come and tell you about the moon and come and tell you about
the flower.
The adversary is not the white man. What kind of madness?
In Romans 2:5 it says, but after thy hardness and impenitent heart, treasurest up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of power.
Okay, yeah, that which man?
Impenitent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking this way.
No question. And you see the Lord, you see how the Lord has get, you see there's certain topics we just bring out here, you see the Lord has actually sent one or two little examples. Okay, really, he and truly, he don't want us to be a servant to the Lord. Can.
He tell it, no matter how confused a man is, he tell you 1 minute the Bible is true, then he tell you
You don't read that now, how the Bible.
Okay, you say to change things in it.
Yeah.
That's always that most of them statements. To change
But
things.
I was going to ask myself, so, ain't you know how to read? What taught you to read? Not a book, a man right? So then what you tell me about?
I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that. It's only work when
it comes to the Bible.
When
it comes against the Bible, like you only know what makes sense. And to read the news, I sure you read the newspapers in your life, right? To find out what. So they don't have power with the news.
Which are more propaganda than anything.
Oh gosh, like the mainstream propaganda channel. Anyhow, right? Impenitent. It means not feeling shame or regret about one's actions or attitudes. So a shameless person, basically.
Boy, term shame face. You understand? Like
shamefaced.
Huh?
It's supposed to be shamefaced, but I like lack of shamefaced.
Well.
Right, so I'm ready to say, but after thy hardness and impenitent act, so shameless act. You're proud in your act now.
You're impenitent.
Yeah, you're not being regretful.
Opposite,
Yeah. Impenitent heart treasures up unto thyself wrath against the day of wrath and revelation of the righteous judgment of power. So basically, you're proud heart. You understand? You heap to yourself wrath because you're proud, as the scripture says, the Most High Jesus is proud. Right? Verse 6, it says, who will render to every man according to his deeds. You understand? According to your deeds, according to what you do, you will get your reward for that.
Oh, deeds? What are you going to say? Deeds is here? No, deeds is something I do.
But I did hear, I mean I do hear.
Deeds is believing in the blood.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Believing in the blood, yeah.
When people say you have to pay for your deeds, what I mean, you have to pay for your doing.
Yeah,
Look at me what deeds are. I believe it go back to doing.
They say, when they say that you didn't believe in the blood and that's why you didn't, all these things pertaining to what? To actions.
Doing.
Deed and action that is performed intentionally or consciously.
But I said before he take you.
Action that is performed intentionally or consciously.
What? Intentionally
Or consciously.
Knowing what it is you was
You do it.
doing. That's why you say when in time your ignorance, the Lord winked out because you didn't know.
You didn't know. You didn't do it intentionally or
I
consciously.
ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I learned. When you know and you do shit with it, it's about special kind of licks you just get.
Man, if your parents used to beat you, and I tell you not to do that, and you know not to do that, and you used to beat you.
Yeah,
Man,
there's beat your worst. There's beat your worst.
Yeah,
Okay.
beat your worst.
When they talk to you,
Yeah.
there's beat your worst one to get hurt.
Okay, you know, when your parents talk, you may do something wrong and you didn't know. Like one time your parents might be
They
like, you
might
know
get
what?
you black. They go say,
They
oh,
might-
you're heaping up, you're
Yeah. You see when you get that warning?
Yeah, they tune you up one time. And I talk to you 3 and 4 times. yeah, it's a different kind of cutlass.
And that, when I was miserable, man tell me, she tell me one thing and do the other thing. That you know, being miserable, you get licks? He licks, as you better say, he licks used to be